everyone. In this video demonstration, I would just like to show how to do the Fibonacci numbers in C++ code. Now here we have just a basic beginning of our C++ program. And so if you recall the Fibonacci numbers, we have the beginning of the sequence, which is 0, then 1, and those two numbers added together make 1, and then 1 and 1 added together is 2, and so on. By the addition of the previous two numbers, we come up with the next number in the sequence, and so on. And so there is actually a recurrence relation for this. And so we have f, the next number in the sequence, is equal to the previous number, which we'll call sub 1 plus sub 2, which represent the last two numbers. The sub 2 meaning, let's say if next was going to be 1, sub 2 would be 0, and sub 1 would be this one right here, 1. So as we're going about doing this, we're going to create some variables, some integers. So int next is going to be 1. Now let's prompt the user for how many times they would like to loop around in seeing how many numbers of the sequence we will have. So let's just ask them how numbers of the and we'll get their input. We'll make this variable called y. As we get this number and we loop around, we're going to calculate the sequence one number after the other. And so here let's just loop around equals with a standard for loop. Let's start at 1, just for the sake of how we humans like to start at 1. So say less than y. Now in the body of our code, we are going to display the current line number, which will be I. Then we're going to display the sequence value, and then we're going to end the line. Now as the numbers progress, we're going to do some math here. As we can see in our equation, next is going to equal sub 1 plus sub 2. And now they're going to shift, and so sub 2 will now equal sub 1, and sub 1 is going to be equal to next. Which represents the next number in our sequence. Now hopefully this will compile. Seems I must have forgotten something. Error on line 20. Oh, I used a colon instead of a semicolon. How foolish. Okay, now we'll compile. Oh, here we are. Alright, just the joys of coding. Now this C in here is just to pause the application so we can see what's going on. Alright, now let's go to where I saved that. And there, as I compiled it, I should have a application. Now I'll put in how many numbers I'd like to see. It's just 10. So as I can see my Fibonacci sequence here, we have the numbers being generated up to 34. Now let's run that one more time if we'd like to see some more. Say, let's just go to 100. So as we've passed the value of an integer, the limit, it's gone to negative. But as you can see, the sequence exponentially grows as we go up and up, as it is adding the two previous numbers into creating the next number. And so it's pretty simple. I mean, not too much, not too intense. That's just a simple program, calculates Fibonacci sequence. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it wasn't too long. Thanks.